Efcc announces recovery of funds from 1.3 trillion naira Cbex crypto scam. Makes arrest. Oh, they've recovered funds. I hope the people that owns the money will be able to get their money back. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has announced the recovery of some money from the digital investment platform Crypto Bridge Exchange Cbex trading platform. See, when this thing crashed, this Cbex, they came back again and said, oh, for some people to collect their money, they should put another money inside so that they will remove the money. I'm sure that some people would have fallen for it again and have their money locked inside that place and they cannot take it out. Hopefully now, the ones that they've arrested will remain arrested and some of the people will get their money back. This was announced by the chairman of the Anti-Graft Agency, Mr. Ola Olukoyede, in an interview with TVC on Sunday. The EFCC chairman added that the agency operatives had also arrested some suspects in connection with the fraud. We have gone far with Cbex. We have been able to recover a reasonable amount of money, he said. Okay, we explain further that stolen money was in cryptocurrency and the EFCC has been able to trace and recover it. Oh, now well done. Now well done for tracing it. He also acknowledged that the agency experienced difficulties while converting the funds back to dollars in cash. He added, even though in the crypto wallets, the same way the money was taken from them, there is no way you will get them in dollars. There is no way you get the dollars in cash without necessarily going through the same process. The EFCC boss added that some suspects have already been arrested, noting that the agency is still pursuing others who are on the run. We have gone far. We have made a reasonable arrest. Congratulations. We are not going to give out much because we don't want the process to be disrupted. We are still after a quite number of people we have declared wanted, he said. He stated that the investigation has been challenging because the fraudsters utilized non-custodial wallets, which means there was no identity linked to the account, making it more difficult to trace the criminals. We are still investigating a lot of wallets, and the wallets they created are called non-custodial wallets. In other words, no KYC, so you can't trace it to anybody. So from the non-custodial wallet, they moved it to some wallets in Europe, Eastern Europe, particularly Cambodia, and from there, they dispersed the money. We have been able to block some of these wallets where money has not been dispersed. That is to the extent that we have gone. I even learned that perpetrators are still some of these perpetrators and Nigerians are still falling victim. Yes, so some people will still register. I believe people should learn from this. Yeah, the Nigerians, we know the year word, we are too stubborn. Sahara reporters earlier reported how Cbex crashed, wiping out the life savings of thousands of Nigerians, particularly young people who believed they were investing in legitimate platforms. Adefowora Abiodun, a suspected promoter of the scheme, voluntarily surrendered to the agency in April. This came after Justice Emeka Nwite of the Federal High Court in Abuja ruled to approve the EFCC's request to arrest and detain 6 promoters of the Cbex, including Adefowora. Abiodun, along with 5 others, Adefowora Oluwanishola, Emmanuel Oko, Seyi Oloyede, Averoso Otorodo, and Chukwuebuka Ehirim, was declared wanted by the EFCC following submission made by Commission's counsel Fadila Yusuf. After hearing the EFCC's application, Justice Witi had ruled, I have listened to the submission of learned counsel from the applicant EFCC. I have also reviewed the affidavit evidence and exhibits along with the written address. I am satisfied that the application is meritorious and hereby grant it as paid. All 6 promoters were declared wanted by the EFCC for their alleged involvement in a fraudulent investment scheme valued at over $1 billion. Following the declaration, Abiodun, accompanied by his lawyers, found himself at the EFCC headquarters in Abuja around 4 p.m. on Friday. Abiodun expressed his willingness to cooperate with the EFCC. The counsel for the suspect, Obasanjo Sare, stated that his client decided to submit himself for investigation to clear his name and correct the narrative being widely circulated in the media. Voluntarily surrender yourself. Now you sabi o. At Monday, Quality says, can the owner of the funds get their money back? That's the koko. I don't know if Efcc is going to give them back their money, and how are they going to determine who they are going to give the money back to? They did not recover everything. They only recovered few. So how are they going to know who they are going to call to give the money? I don't know. Ikechukwu Jimmy says, so are the owners going to rejoice? Because I know they won't see shishi. It is well. Adebi says, yes, you can't give me my $2K though. If I hear that they give people back the money, how do they want to give people back? MC Queen Ray says, make them give people that when get the money back. We 1 year say people come online, they happy say their money don't come back. They hear the smell. Hopefully those ones that are scammed, they'll be able to identify themselves for you, that yes, they really opened the app and it's not working and whatever. Well, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to collect that money back. I don't know. They'll have to check their app to see how they logged in, if they actually registered on Cbex or probably their email, so that they'll be able to refund their money back for them. But I doubt if that is going to happen. Sasanko says, that money go get legs for EFCC accounts. Beg me. Bet me. Shed Ken says, the money then don't enter voicemail normally, because we might not hear anything about it again. They will say until the investigation is done, and the investigation is still not done. It is well. Adobiteri says, EFCC can lie. They should post the individuals and return the funds to the investors. If I hear, the people that they arrest themselves, no picture, nothing. Because if you see, they would have put placard in their hand, all those they are bored, and write their offense. They did not show us anybody's picture. Oh, I beg. Akim Mojo says, how much? And now is it going to be shared or distributed? We don't know that one. They only told us they recovered few. We don't know how much they recovered. It is well. Edika Goodlove says, that's great news. Okay now. Abdul Karim says, recover and give to who? They'll give it to the state, because these people have plenty money to be using to do Cbex. Now. Jagre says, VDM for a reason, the voice of the people. I don't understand. What happened to VDM again? It was VDM that said something. Ashwari says, God Almighty will continue to be with EFCC family worldwide. Thanks for a job well done to our great country. Prince Adeshina says, commendable. Okay now. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thought. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.